Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now is the moment. It's long past time for ABC to list Port Charles again on their map. The General Hospital spin-off, which aired for 6 seasons until its cancellation on October 3, 2003, started out as a typical daytime drama centered on the hospital's medical residents and the romantic triangle between Kevin Collins, Lucy Coe, and Scotty Baldwin. However, halfway through its run, the show's powers that be gave it a boost by converting to a 13-week telenovela format and adding a supernatural aspect in an attempt to take the faltering soap opera off life support. To put it succinctly, it was brilliant and brought excitement and fear to afternoon television for the first time since Dark Shadows ended in 1971. Suddenly, audiences were following the adventures of angels and vampires instead of physicians and attorneys. Particularly, when bloodsucker Caleb Morley and Livy Locke paired up, Port Charles struck super couple gold. However, despite their best efforts, the ratings were too low to prevent ABC president Brian Franz from taking a drastic stand. That is, at the time, they were unable to raise the ratings sufficiently. How about right now? Maybe when Port Charles really got going, the audience wasn't quite ready. If the film had been released later, after fans had been accustomed to Twilight, The Vampire Diaries, and True Blood, perhaps it would have been the monster hit that it deserved to be. Maybe now is the right time for it, really now is. The actor who played Angel Rafkovich from 2001 until the show was abruptly banished to soap opera heaven, Brian Gaskill, posted on Instagram, saying, "It was a cult hit which never got its full due, and sadly ended with no ending, just a cliffhanger. I sincerely hoped we would have another year to finish it off properly. Rather, we had to speculate about the future of Caleb and Livy, whose request had resulted in friend Allison Barrington being pregnant with his child. Additionally, there was the unresolved little issue of Imani, the recent arrival, turning out to be a werewolf. Gaskill was really looking forward to whatever else was up the writer's sleeves," he said. "Us too. We still had time to find out. Just take out the stake from Port Charles's heart and follow the blood trail to its original location." John Lindstrom, Lynn Herring, Kin Shriner, and Easton are still very much a member of the General Hospital family, and Monaco will soon be free as well. Daytime lost another member of its cast when Ron Hale, a popular performer from Ryan's Hope and General Hospital, passed away on August 27 at the age of 78, according to his family. The St. George, South Carolina-based Bryant Funeral Home Incorporated published an official obituary. "The entire General Hospital family is saddened to hear of Ron Hale's passing," the ABC soap opera said in reference to his demise. "We would want to offer his loved ones our condolences during this trying moment. He was a legendary colleague as well as a brilliant actor. I hope he finds peace." Hale played Walt Driscoll in his daytime debut on Search for Tomorrow the following year, followed by 2 stints as Dr. Jim Abbott on Love is a Many-Splendored Thing. Hale's first part was on NYPD in 1968. But nobody will ever forget his subsequent soap opera, the one that made him famous in the genre. Hale appeared in Ryan's Hope as Dr. Roger Coleridge in 1975 and remained there until 1989. Ryan's Hope leading actress Louise Schaefer remembered Hale as the man with the wicked grin and the twinkle in the eye who was one of the kindest people I've known. Ray Woodard played Doctor with Roger shortly after Schaefer's debut. "I had a love moment, or rather, a sex encounter, with Ron in one of my first scenes on the program. Those were really difficult moments because you had to wear your bra with the straps slipping down, so you had to hold the sheets up to cover it while you turned your head to avoid getting close-ups of your nose hair. Then you had to crawl all over a coworker portraying scorching desire in a freezing, frigid studio. Furthermore, the coworker in that encounter with Ron was a man I had recently met. I wish I could remember the joke he cracked as the stage manager counted us down, but we both laughed, which the perfect way to start," she continued. "Then he released the grin and got us through the scenario by grabbing a fistful of sheet and, in a well-practiced move, pulling it up over me. My idol. Ron, rest in peace." Hale was the first actor to portray Sonny's father, Mike Corbin, on General Hospital from 1995 to 2010, and he then carried over his role to the ABC serial opera Port Charles, after his lengthy tenure on Ryan's Hope. In addition, the actor appeared in a number of primetime movies and television shows, including Easy, Trial by Jury, MacGyver, and Matlock. In the 2017 film The Ghost and the Whale, he co-starred with Maurice Benard as Father Reinhardt. The film told the narrative of Joseph, who set out to clear his name after leaving to sea with the love of his life but coming back alone. Our sincere condolences to Hale's nieces, nephews, and everyone who knew and loved him, from Soaps.com. Naturally, there are risks associated with diving into hazardous waters, as Dante quite ominously reminded out. All indications suggest that Sam will die, whether she dies in a botched dive or ends up in another horrific scenario. Depending on whether this is a supposed death, there might or might not be a body, but it makes sense to assume that Sam's loved ones will have a memorial ceremony once she passes away. When that occurs, Alexis Davis might still be imprisoned, or her surviving daughters might wait to assist with the funeral until after she gets out of her present legal bind. In any case, things might go horribly wrong during Sam's memorial service. When it comes time to say goodbye to Sam, things could not go well between Molly Lansing Davis and Christina Corinthos Davis, as they didn't after Irene Ashford's burial. That's particularly true if Sam's death has anything to do with this whole diving affair. It would offer Molly more justification to blame Christina and pretend that her sister was the catalyst for the events that led to their family's total ruin. If Christina and Molly are unable to contain their emotions, their animosity may explode during Sam's memorial service. In either event, fans will be watching Sam intently to find out what led to her heartbreaking departure. Will GH choose to end Sam's life via this diving catastrophe, a Jen Sidwell stunner, or a different route? Bad news is building for Molly and Christina's relationship and the Davis family as a whole, as our GH predictions indicate that they will have a confrontation unlike anything seen in the past once Sam leaves. When the time comes, General Hospital spoilers suggest Sam's memorial ceremony should be a solemn occasion. Stay tuned for more on all the drama. According to General Hospital teasers, viewers are holding their breath in anticipation of Sam McCall's big reveal. Weeks ago, rumors surfaced indicating Kelly Monaco was quitting the serial opera, with her final episode scheduled for the fall. Additionally, it has been said that Sam will die. Social media has been abuzz with fan speculation on what the real story surrounds all this, especially since Monaco and Sam are such a fan favorite. Naturally, Kelly Monaco has recently fanned the flames herself. According to General Hospital spoilers, many fans are contemplating what might have been in light of Sam McCall's impending exit. Although it's difficult to lose Sam as a character, this also means that those who were expecting for the next chapter between her and Jason Morgan will never get it. Jason and Sam's history and chemistry have helped them gain a lot of admirers throughout the years. It's upsetting to see that Sam and Jason are no longer together permanently because they were once among the most well-liked couples in the soap opera industry. Sam, of course, has been in a lot of relationships before, such as her successful partnership with Dante Falconeri at the moment and her previous romance with Drew Quartermaine. While those relationships undoubtedly had merit as well, Jason and Sam always felt like a team that would eventually work itself out. It's unfortunate that GH decided against presenting a compelling Jasam reunion plot instead of firing Kelly Monaco. Eventually, Danny Morgan could have had a role in reuniting Sam and Jason. Danny would have been overjoyed to see his parents come together as one once more. In the wake of Sam's likely tragic exit, Dante will have someone to turn to in Lulu Spencer, who is about to wake up. Dante will have a way ahead with Lulu when he's ready, even though he will have some grieving to do. It would have been lovely to have Sam and Jason receive the same ultimate status as Dante and Lulu, given that they are arguably each other's destiny. Instead, the idea of a Jason and Anna Devane romance, which is already proving to be highly divisive on social media, is being toyed with by the program. There might have been a ton of different storylines for Sam to play, both as an independent character and as a part of a reunited marriage with Jason, if she had stayed and been given the material Monaco deserved. There will now be no resolution to Jason and Sam's love story, which is something that many Jasam fans find fault with. Do you think Sam and Jason deserve to be endgame? Are you sad that there won't be any more chapters in Jason and Sam's love story? According to General Hospital spoilers, Ron Hale, who portrayed the original Mike Corbin from 1995 to 2010, has a way. This is awful news. As Sonny Corinthos' father, Hale left his impact on Port Charles even if Max Gail eventually took over the position. The show posted a statement on social media addressing the loss after Hale's family announced his passing at the age of 78. Examining their posts on X, the former name for Twitter, is what we should do. The news of Ron Hale's passing saddens the whole General Hospital family. We would want to offer his loved ones our condolences during this trying moment. He was a legendary colleague as well as a brilliant actor. I hope he finds peace. Fans may recall Hale from his role as Dr. Roger Coleridge on Ryan's Hope, but he also contributed a lot of talent to the show while he was on GH. The former soap opera actor will be sorely missed. He also starred in the GH spin-off, Port Charles. Regarding Hale's work outside of daytime dramas, over the years he has been in numerous films and television series, including The Ghost and the Whale, Trial by Jury, MacGyver, Matlock, and many others. Following Billy Warlock's public statement of Ron Hale's passing, other members of the GH cast, such as Kin Shriner and John Lindstrom, also noted on X postings what a wonderful man he was. Fan tributes have been pouring in on social media as viewers share their favorite Mike Corbin moments and remember on the intensity Hale brought to his scenes with Sonny in those days. Hale's legacy will endure thanks to all of the GH memories and his outstanding performances, but this is still a devastating loss. We are sending our condolences to Hale's family during this difficult time. According to General Hospital teasers for the week of October 7th to 11th, Sonny Corinthos will make every effort to allay Carly Spencer's concerns. Carly might worry that their cover story will be exposed, particularly if she discovers that Molly Lansing Davis and Martin Gray are following them. Sonny will be certain that they should simply follow the plan whatever. Sonny may guarantee that Carly won't find herself in legal trouble of her own for lying to the police, but it's evident that she won't want to. Nevertheless, Molly will stay motivated to get Alexis Davis off the hook. So be it if doing so requires bringing Sonny, Carly, and even Christina Corinthos Davis down with them. Portia Robinson will then consider Ava Jerome's advice. It appears that Ava might discover that Portia falsified Heather Weber's test results. Ava might comprehend why the doctor changed the cobalt levels because she wants Heather in prison just as much as Portia does. However, if Portia doesn't allow someone else to take the blame, the move can come back to haunt her. In this case, Brad Cooper could play a role. Rick Lansing may be eager to point the finger at someone who has previously been a lab-scheming culprit, as Portia isn't happy about Brad's return to GH. Lucas Jones will have to determine whether or not to accept Brad's version of events. Will Lucas accept Brad's assertion that he's been set up if it's true? After a fight, Trina Robinson and Giovanni Gio Palmieri's friendship will be shattered. But since Gio and Trina are both decent individuals at heart, we may assume that their rage will pass quickly. If a small issue arises, Trina and Gio might be able to resolve it before it gets worse. When it comes to assisting Violet Finn, Harrison Chase and Brooke Lynn Quartermaine will be working toward the same objective. Brooke Lynn and Chase will band together to assist Violet once she exhibits some concerning warning indicators in order to prevent things from getting out of control. Given how much Violet is struggling in her life without Hamilton Finn, that may be easier said than done. Should Finn's rehabilitation release date be postponed, Violet will become even more agitated. Naturally, at some point Jason Morgan and Anna Devane might have to discuss that kiss that occurred while they were in prison. Jason and Anna might not be prepared to dive headfirst into a committed relationship just yet, but they might be laying the groundwork for one in the future. Carly might also start to have doubts about the truth of what actually transpired during Jason's expedition. Carly won't likely let this go because she can tell that Jason is omitting something. Lulu Spencer should receive the transplant she requires just in time since Lucky Spencer's liver donation will proceed in the meantime. Lulu's life will be spared, but perhaps experiencing all of this love will cause her to go into a coma and awaken. Spoilers for General Hospital claim will provide you with further forecasts regarding Lulu's awakening this autumn, as well as updates on the startling information that may follow. For fantastic General Hospital spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, CDL is the place to be. Check back often for further GH information. We're not sure if we should be happy that General Hospital was murdering off Sam so we could prepare ourselves, or sad that it happened, because we're now dreading Kelly Monaco's final episodes. We still have mixed emotions on this, the fan favorite's 21st anniversary in the part. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.